Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks, and welcome back to Whispers of a Machine. So much happened last episode, but I'm going to try to recap it as quickly as possible. Vera discovered that Katarina was actually working with Maya to create Huldra, an AI-human hybrid, and that they were using Carl to make it happen. So Katarina wasn't actually in love with Carl, it seems. They were just using him. Vera then confronted Katarina about it, but we found her in a comatose state with a major brain injury. When Vera went to ask Steena about the possible cause of the injury, Steena attacked Vera and pushed her off the city wall. Vera survived the fall and the cold, rainy evening and developed new healing power. On her way back to Nordson, she spoke to Alex about the power of an AI superintelligence, and he suggested that it might be able to bring him back to life. The one thing I was wondering about that is, like, I still get the impression that Vera is speaking to the machines inside of her and not necessarily Alex, and Alex is kind of like just a representation of her trying to interpret the messages that she's getting. So I wonder if it is the machines that want life and not necessarily Alex. I'm not really sure. It's just something cool to think about. Vera was arrested by Gabriel when she returned to the city, but with the help of Anderson and her healing powers, she was able to escape the jail cell. Vera then recovered the rest of her powers, which she used to gain access to the comatose Katarina, who he healed, and she's right there. Katarina explained to Gabriel and Anderson that Steena was responsible for her attack and for manipulating Gabriel into believing Vera was responsible for the murders. Vera and Anderson convinced Gabriel to let her deal with Steena alone. Vera then had an honest conversation with Katarina. Katarina believes that AI is our progeny, that the world before the collapse is full of wealth and wonder. She thinks we're afraid of anything greater than us, which is why we decided to kill AI. Katarina won't tell Vera more until Vera confronts Steena and saves her child. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the end game now. Now we need to find Steena. I wonder if Arvid has any kind of like sense of where she might be.
Keep up the good work, Deputy. Sorry about the whole jail thing.
Trying my best, ma'am. And, yeah, you really pulled a fast one on me there.
Okay, I guess run around. And also we have this, was it snus box? I wonder how we're going to use that. Now, how can we,
I should see if the doctor's available before I go. I'd like to get my hands on Katarina's implant.
Oh, right. There was that, that thing on her arm, right? Okay. Maybe we can get some clues from that.
Dr. Pearson?
Ah!
Whoa, relax.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Sound.
Sorry about that. I was told you found something in Katarina's arm.
Oh, yes. A small tubular implant right here.
Thanks. Have you been able to determine what it does?
No, I can't make head nor tails of it. I'd suggest asking an engineer.
Fair enough. Have you checked the other bodies for similar objects?
Maya had a peculiar wound on her wrist, but no implant. It is possible that the killer cut it out.
Oh, okay.
And Carl?
Alas, he was cremated before I got a chance. The next of kin was really fussy about that.
Damn. Where are the ashes?
Over here.
Still in the oven. I was about to collect them.
That one?
No, the one in my kitchen.
Good God.
Excuse me?
I'm joking. You really need to lighten
Okay,
up,
fair
you
enough.
know?
I'll worry about that when the case is solved. Excuse me,
I'll worry
Doctor.
about lightening up when the case is solved. Oh, Vera.
Wow, the implant is still intact. It must be made of some strong materials.
We've got 2 implants.
2 electronic wrist implants, extracted from Carl and Katarina.
Oh. Anything else?
I don't have anything to ask him right now.
Can we mimic him? Come on.
I don't need to mimic him.
Ah. I tried, everybody.
I don't see what I have to gain.
Oh. I wish I could just turn into people randomly. Okay. Well, where do we start? Canteen. Let's go back to the police station. Gabriel would have had contact with Steena, right?
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
So, do you know where I should search for Steena?
No idea. I'd look up her address and start there.
Good idea.
Oh, and don't beat yourself up for what happened.
I'll take full responsibility. It was a mistake to listen to her.
I mean, she probably had some kind of powers like ours where she could influence people, right?
So, your uncle proved steadfast after all.
Yes. Joke's on me for considering him a softie.
Finally ended up being kind of useful.
Do you know Rolf Dahl?
You could say that. I've stopped counting the number of times we've hauled his ass to jail.
Oh, he's a troublemaker?
Yes, ma'am. A slippery one. But one of these days his luck will run out.
All right.
All right, I'm off.
There's only one thing
Good luck
left to
out there.
do. Grab some coffee. Yes, she's going for it. Whispers of a Coffee Machine achievement unlocked. Finally. Really are coming to the end, aren't we? Still working on that paper, eh, Anderson? It's really studying this paper. For days.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
I never thanked you for standing up to Steena earlier. So, thanks.
Think nothing of it. I'm an old fox, and I don't fall for just any flim-flam.
So, any idea where I
Flim-flam.
can find her?
Not really. Check her address in the records.
I feel like he should know her address, but okay.
So it turns out that Leonard Dahl was a member of EPOS.
That's disconcerting. Do you suspect that the church is connected to the murders?
Not anymore. I infiltrated their compound, and nothing indicates that they had any prior knowledge of the killings.
I see. That's a relief.
It is?
Well, a whole organization committing murders would be a hell of a lot more difficult to deal with than a single person. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, I don't know. Steena seems pretty tough.
What's your opinion on Rolf Dahl, the plant master?
Oh, don't get me started on that troublemaker. He's always up to something.
Yeah? Like what?
Anything that will make him a quick buck. Smuggling and handling of stolen goods, usually.
Want me to look into it?
No need. You have bigger fish to fry. We can handle Rolf.
I like finding out what every character thinks about every other character. It's fun to me.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Let's check out these records.
All right, looks like her address is at 5 Lindgren Street. I think that's up the stairs
Yeah.
opposite Walter's shop.
I figured it was that place. It's one spot we haven't been to yet. So we can also consult with Walter about these machines, these implants. More coffee?
I already had some.
I tried. I really want to do something with that lemon.
Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size.
It's really
under
bugging
these
me that we
conditions.
can't do anything with it. Maybe later. Shopping district it is. Let's go to Walter first.
Oh my god!
What?
Are those robot eggs?
Nisa, no, that's not quite. You better take those away before he gets excited. He keeps bugging me about a little brother.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's it?
Hi again.
Hey there, what can I do you for?
Oh, I thought I could ask him about this.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
I love that they added that as a reaction. That's funny. Okay, let's check out the apartment, I guess. Maybe we need the last implant? Whoa. It's looking a little messy in here.
An old badge from when Steena was a police officer in the city. A diploma for especially distinguished service, signed by the bureau director. It's probably from back when Steena retired. That's the biggest bottle of booze I have ever seen.
Baby supplies.
Various items to care for a baby. Steena must be the kidnapper.
Maybe she just likes baby supplies. That would be weird.
A discarded beer bottle. I don't need to mess with that. A number of empty glass vials in a neat package.
Cassette tapes.
There were a couple of tapes here. A smoker too. It seems that Steena is a woman of many vices.
Also, the cigarette's still lit, so she's been here recently.
Looks like Steena when she was about my age. She used to be quite pretty. Looks like this hasn't been functional for a while. A few identical bottles. I would guess they contain alcohol. Not even a blanket? Steena must like to sleep rough.
Let's do a scan. Traces of blue, 98.7.
If those vials were filled with pure blue,
Yeah.
Steena has one serious addiction.
She's high on the blue. Blade shape. I guess there's no reason to scan for the other things.
There's a tape player on the table. No tape inside.
So we've got Steena tape 5 and 6 in the apartment.
Report number 3. After roughly a month of surveillance, I am sure there are no more than 3 people in the group. The leader and the young couple. I have been unable to determine the location of their mainframe, but it must be in one of the key locations here in Nordsund. They rarely go down to the ground. The shack in the junk heap appears to be connected to a large makeshift antenna, so they may have access to long-range communications. The leader keeps referring to her wrist implant as a key, but I'm not sure to what. In any case, we should make sure to obtain it when we strike. We're starting to reach a point where we know enough to take action. Let's meet after dark at the usual place and discuss our options. Leonard, signing off.
As expected, Steena was working with Leonard.
I know what you said, but I can't wait any longer. They're getting too close. The child will be born in a matter of weeks. If they finalize Project Huldra, it'll be the end of us all. I'll take care of their leader first. I've gained her trust, so it shouldn't be hard to get along with her. As for the child, the host, God forgive me, but it is an abomination. I will do what needs to be done. Make sure you destroy these tapes. If things go wrong, I don't wish for any blame to fall on you or my church. You have taught me much, Councilwoman. If I fail, I trust you'll find a way to resume my sacred duty. Goodbye.
So, if Leonard killed the conduit members, who killed Leonard?
Whoa!
It's not too late, Steena. Give up now, and you'll get out of this alive. I better try to track her. She can't stay cloaked forever.
Okay, I know how to track her. That was awesome. Killer, yeah. We'll track you down after we just take some notes here. Now we should be able to get her prints, right? Or like boot print or something. Oh, it has blue mixed in with it. Stained chemistry. Okay, so I guess we're gonna use this stained chemistry to track her. Ooh, man, that was crazy. I mean, obviously I saw her come in, but she screwed up a bit. She's not what she used to be. She went around this way. So she also said that he said that the wrist implants were the key. So it looks like it's going around the canteen.
Looks like the tracks continue west, past the canteen.
I just said that. To the tower edge. Is this a smart idea to just follow her blindly? I feel like we should be prepared. I feel like she's drawing us into something. I was thinking also the biometric analyzer might be able to see her. I was actually getting ready to turn it on so we could spot her. And maybe shoot her. Oh God!
Good grief, that's a huge bird.
Oh man. Got me again. Into the museum, okay. Oh right, okay. This is the one spot they hadn't found, right? And she has the implant. So she has the key and they didn't know where the mainframe was. And we just left the door open, of course.
Ugh, this thing is heavy.
We got the muscle boost. Whoa.
Steena! There's nowhere to run. You have to surrender, for your own sake.
Fuck it! Damn you, Leonard!
You're trying to pin this on Leonard. Did you kill him?
Of course I did. That brainwashed idiot forced my hand. I just wanted to steal their technology, and he decided to go on a fucking killing spree. You don't get it, Vera. We're both living on borrowed time. Blue clings onto you. You'll never be free. You'll see. The only way is to give in and let it absorb you, consume you. The key to our full potential is right here. If you join me, I'll show you how. I'll show you everything those mindless drones at the Bureau try to hide from us.
I'm sorry, Steena. I can't let you hurt any more people. Don't make me do this.
Time for you to earn your stripes then. Give it your best shot.
Oh man. Maybe we're supposed to use this stuff. Huh. Enhanced vision. I mean, I could try to shoot her, but she's got me zeroed in. If I move across, she's gonna shoot me, right? Snus box. Generation.
Won't work. She has made up her mind.
Can shoot her. Implants. I was thinking I could like blind her, but I'd have to walk across to do that. The mimicry is probably not going to work.
I don't see what I have to gain. I don't need to...
No. Enhanced vision.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Generation. I mean, I could regenerate myself after getting shots. Can I move around over here? What does this do again? Oh, she's reloading. Huh. I can walk around like this. Should I try to take a shot? Damn!
Another one bites the dust.
Okay, so I did get her to shoot and then she had to reload. Okay, let's robots.
Not right now.
When did she shoot? When I turn this on? So every time I hit this, she shoots? Oh, the hovercraft! She's blinded. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, I thought...
Another one bites the
Okay,
dust.
so I have to... Okay, I see what I have to do. I have to blind her, and then when she's reloading, I shoot. Now's the time. Yes! Oh, that's cool.
There. I've got you.
I guess this is it, Agent.
Don't say that, Steena. I'll go get the doctor. You can make it.
You're a soft one, aren't you? No point. I'm losing blood way too fast. Before you ask. The baby is okay. I'm not a fucking monster.
Good. Why'd you even bring it here?
I thought it would unlock this damn mainframe.
Oh.
Since my stupid implant didn't work. She sure had a thing for security protocols.
I needed all three of the
You can
implants.
consider the case closed. Leonard took out the conduit members. Then I put him down like the rabid dog he was.
That was the argument that she had
What's
with a
more
friend.
important than my petty little life is what you do with what's on that computer.
It contains the code to Huldra, right? A powerful AI?
Yes. Adapted for a blue biocircuit. I thought I would be the one to merge with...
Steena?
Good job, my love. She had to go.
I pity her. I wonder what brought her so low.
We'll probably never know. No point in thinking about it.
I need to gain access to the mainframe. It's the key to ending all of this.
Yes. Project Huldra is in our grasp. You know what to do.
Jeez. What are we gonna do?
She had another wrist implant in her pocket. Likely Maya's.
Okay, so there's this device. Let's go check on Shrimp.
Don't worry, little one. I'm not going anywhere.
I wonder if we could have done something
Do
differently.
the right thing, honey. Complete Project Huldra.
Complete it. So I could probably leave if I wanted to. Oh man, what do we do? Do we... I want to see what happens if we use the key. At the same time, I'm not sure I want to complete Project Huldra. Or maybe I do. Maybe I want to see what happens. Waiting hardware input. Hardware found. Terminal unlocked. Let's take a look. File list. Play audio file. Activate Fenrir. Huldra. What is Fenrir? Log 1. Okay. Play.
Huldra's kernel is functional, but all my hybrid simulations have failed. The host always suffers from massive cognitive dissonance. We're likely dealing with an interface problem. Ordinary adult augmentation simply won't provide enough bandwidth for a successful
Won't work with
cognitive
adults.
symbiosis. I've been researching prenatal augmentation, and my initial findings look promising. Synchronizing the growth of a nervous system with an early introduction of blue may be the key. The young woman I have come in contact with has shown herself to be bright, dedicated, and loyal. She is willing to offer a child for our cause. The next step is to find a father, but we have to be selective. We can't risk this man exposing our activities. I also finally managed to acquire a sample of blue, but I am not proud of the things I had to do to get it. I just hope my city contact made it out alive.
City contact, okay.
We've just finished the work on the womb tank. I'm still skeptical about this Carl, but Katarina assures me she can keep him on a leash. He seems like the jumpy paranoid type. I'll play along for now, but it's likely only a matter of time before he becomes a liability. Anyway, the tank needs some further testing, but it won't be long until we can attempt an artificial insemination.
And the final log.
While we wait for the vessel to mature, I've established a self-destruct mechanism called the Fenrir Protocol. If we are ever compromised, it can be used to prevent our sacred work from falling into the wrong hands. The program will completely wipe all drives and backups. We can't risk our foes using Huldra for evil. It could well lead to the destruction of this entire planet.
So that's what Fenrir. So we can choose to activate Fenrir or Huldra. Can I so it isn't a choice of leaving or activating it.
An electronic headset of some kind. Looks turned off.
Oh man. I just want to see if I can talk to Katarina again now that we saved Shrimp.
No, I still have important things to do in here.
I have to make the choice, guys. It's making me make the choice. Oh no. I think I know what I want to do. Awaiting hardware. Oh, okay. But do we have to, can we just activate it? I feel like we need to hook the child up. Let's see what happens. Oh, the headset's ready. Attached to target host.
Yes, that's it. Complete Project Huldra.
I'm doing it. Put the headset on the child's head. Do something else. Oh. He's so insistent, though. We're doing it.
Ever since you went away, I've been lost. It's like you took a part of me with you, and it left a void.
I feel your pain, darling. I'd do anything to make you whole again.
I know, but I get it now. This is what I am supposed to do. Huldra has the power to change everything. Not only for us, but for all the people out there like us. It's time to stop fighting the future. It's time to embrace it.
It's marvelous. You did it, my love. I'm so proud of you.
It's what the inside, like what we were telling
Thank
us
God.
to do, right?
Is that him?
Feels
Is he
right.
okay?
More than okay. He's perfect. You feeling better?
I'm all right. The headaches are almost gone, and I'm getting my energy back. What happened to Steena?
Steena is gone. She wouldn't go down peacefully.
Well then, can't say I'm sorry to see her go.
I did what I had to do, but I wish it could have ended differently. Now, look at your child, Katarina. Don't you think his eyes are a captivating shade of blue?
I see what you mean. I'm glad he turned out that way. Just the way I imagined.
Good. Now, I think you're well enough to travel. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. I'm, ready to face the consequences of my actions.
I'll take it from here, Deputy. Open the cell, please.
I wasn't informed of that, Agent.
You weren't? Oh, darn it. Somebody must have messed up. The thing is, I'm kind of in a hurry here. Maybe we could skip the formalities this one time. That all right with you?
Oh, okay. Just a moment.
So we're gonna let her go.
How much longer now?
About a day's walk, at the most.
And you're absolutely sure that we can trust these people?
I'm sure. Maya vouched for them. We'll be safe until my son is ready.
And then, my love, we can finally be reunited.
How does this feel to all of you? That's it. All right, I'm going to be quiet during the credits. I'll talk to you about my thoughts on the game afterwards. That's it. Oh, I loved it. I love games like this. It's just, oh man, it's a hard choice to make. I felt kind of like we were choosing between life and death, and I kind of chose like progress, between progress and stagnation. I felt like progress in life was the way to go with that final choice. Even though Vera didn't feel like she was mother material, I felt like she was having a conversation with herself when she was talking with Alex, and Alex was pushing, and the voice inside of her was pushing her to complete the project. Not just to, quote unquote, bring Alex back to life, or the possibility to bring Alex back to life, but just because it felt like the right thing to do. The world that we kind of lived in felt empty, and by bringing back AI, or by progressing, maybe we'd fill the world with life again. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard because you only get a sense of what the world was like before the collapse, like just for the collapse from just text, right? So it'd be interesting to see what it was like to really make an informed choice, but you have to just go with your gut, and that's what I went with. I really liked everything about the game. The game was great. And not too long too. I like stories like this that aren't like too long, that aren't like don't have too much bloat, right? It just kind of like presented the story and the characters, and that's it. And some of the puzzles were pretty tricky though. I could see people getting stuck on a lot of those puzzles if you missed a little detail. Like the one that comes to my mind was the one like where you could spot the map. Like if you didn't see that kid looking at that piece of paper, that would be a tough one to solve. But what's kind of cool about this game is that based on how you solved puzzles and some of the choices you made, you would get different augmentations, and then you could solve the puzzles in different ways. I'm not sure if any of the dialogue, I'm not sure if any of the characters reacted differently, but definitely the puzzle solving was different, which is kind of a unique thing for this type of game. I don't remember a game that's quite been made like that before in the adventure game genre, which is really cool. I really like the music. I love the voice acting. I like the writing. I just liked everything about this world. And I wonder if there's going to be a sequel. So Kathy Rain was the first game that I played from the developers, Clifftop, and I was thinking they would make a sequel to that, and now they didn't. I wonder if they will eventually, because it's definitely open. It's a really cool game, which you should check out, by the way, and it's definitely open to a sequel. And this is open to a sequel too. Seeing what happens with Shrimp and Vera and Katarina. Really cool. And I like how some of the puzzles were a bit actiony, like that where you stabbed yourself to like injure yourself, and then you had to heal and then quickly grab the key. It was kind of cool. It was like timing based, and also the one where you had to blind Steena and then shoot. That was neat too. I like those timing based puzzles. That's it's not totally unique, but it's just an interesting way to approach puzzles. It's a different way of solving it. It makes the game more active. Let me know what you guys thought about the game and the choices that I made, and let me know if you played it, what choices you made, and how you felt about it. I'm still a little bit curious how the other choice works out, but the way that I like to play these games, I like to play them one way and just kind of be like, use my imagination and like not necessarily know for sure how the other ending ends up, you know? Like I like to, when there's a game that has multiple paths, I like to play my path, and then that's kind of it. There's very few games where I like go back and see the other endings, because I kind of like to think that's my experience of the game, you know? But definitely this game is replayable, which is neat. So let me know what you guys experienced and what you guys thought about the playthrough and your playthrough and the game itself. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the videos. And you can check me out on Twitter. It's at Luckless Lovelock. It's Luckless LOVELCK, I think. You can see the link down below. I can never remember the Twitter handle because it's so short. I can't fit in Luckless Lovelocks, so I had to like shorten it down. You can check me out on Twitch where I do live streaming. It's twitch.tv/lucklesslovelocks. You can check me out on Patreon, patreon.com/lucklesslovelocks. It really helps me out if you've got a buck or two lying around. It's for the price of a cup of coffee. You can help make my dream come true. This is something I'd love to do for a living. So every little bit matters. Yeah, just thank you so much for sharing your comments and love for the game. And I'm not sure what I'm going to play next in terms of adventure games. I kind of wait till something catches my attention. There's a couple in my backlog, but I also like to take a bit of a break from a genre for a bit and then come back to it when something grabs me. There's a few Watch It Eye games I haven't played yet. There's a lot of games like this that I still need to check out, or maybe I'll just wait for the next one. We'll see. That's it. That's it for Whispers of a Machine. Thank you so much for watching. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off on Whispers of a Machine. For now, probably for good. And I love you all.